Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. We have General Michael S. Linnington. Did I say that right?
That's right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Happy to be here.
How you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling good. Coming into Veterans Day.
That's
it's
right.
a really good time of year, and happy to be in New York.
Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you.
And
Yes.
you are the CEO of the Wounded Warrior Project. You
I
guys
am.
do amazing work. So I would love for you to talk about the Wounded Warrior Project and how people can help.
Angela, we serve hundreds of thousands of wounded, ill, and injured service members that over the past 20 years have given a lot to our country, protected our freedoms and way of life. And to help, you just go to our website at woundedwarriorproject.org. But really, we're having Veterans Day celebrations all across the country, the biggest of which is right here in New York City tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And what I love about this is that the services that you guys offer are so important, right? Whether it is mental health services, I was reading on the website, 1 in 3 veterans suffer from PTSD, which makes complete sense. I couldn't imagine. But to be able to get the services that they need is important. And then even to know about benefits that they have that they might need to navigate through the system to find out about.
Absolutely right. There's a lot of benefits out there, not knowing what those benefits are. That's what we do at Wounded Warrior Project, get them connected with the benefits they've earned. And then, as you said, physically injured or invisible wounds, we serve a variety of programs that address both. Invisible wounds, PTSD, traumatic brain injury, easy to treat, but we do it better than anybody. And for veterans listening today, and I know you got millions listening, if you're a veteran that needs help, go to woundedwarriorproject.org, sign up, join our organization, and get the help you've earned.
Always wanted to know, what do you think a lot of times you feel like a lot of people go and serve for the country, and when they come home, there's no resources for them, right? So you see them on the side of the road, asking for money, homeless a lot of times. I feel like our country sometimes doesn't take care of our soldiers. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, when people raise their hand and say, let me serve, they don't ask anything in return. They don't even know if they'll come home. But if they do come home, we owe them the best health care they've earned, because only 1% of our population serves in uniform today. The majority of that responsibility lies with the Department of Veterans Affairs. But organizations like ours help the VA see themselves serve warriors in urban and rural areas. Maybe there's barriers to care. We help address those barriers to care, and we really do serve the centerpiece of the 4 million, nearly 4 million that have served since 9/11. I was in the Pentagon on 9/11. I remember it like it was yesterday. People that served after 9/11, we owe them the best our country has to offer.
Also wanted to ask, and I'm glad that you came. My dad's a veteran. He was served in Vietnam War. Wanted to know, a lot of times you see like these hats or clothes, and they have, it looks like I guess the awards that, the soldiers win sometimes, or they get from serving. And people wear it sometimes, and you'll see like retired drug dealer or retired hip hop head. And a lot of times I notice that, a lot of vets are upset about it. They don't like it. So what is your thoughts on wearing stuff like that, and even wearing, you see people go to the Army and Navy store and they buy uniforms and things like that. What is your thoughts on things like that?
Yeah, I think if you're a veteran, you should be proud of your service. I certainly am proud of my 35 years in the Army. By the way, today's the Marine Corps' birthday. Happy birthday, Marine Corps. 247 years old today. I think veterans should be very proud of their service. I think they should wear distinguishing characteristics, a hat, a pin. I wear my Wounded Warrior Project pin everywhere. Whether people that haven't served to wear the veteran stuff, I think is wrong, but
so you do think it's disrespectful? So people
I do.
Veterans do think it's disrespectful when you wear those hats and shirts. Yeah.
If you're not a veteran, absolutely.
Okay.
It's not something to make a spoof about. Right.
Absolutely.
And then you guys also have a great network of people. I was on the site and looking at some testimonials from people who have been part of the Wounded Warrior Project and how much it's changed their lives. I think that's great too. The network of people that can help support you if you want to come in and they've been through similar things, so that you can have those discussions and meet people who have shared experiences.
Absolutely. We're in 25 cities across the country. We do events. 8,000 events a year all over the country. We're in every big city you can imagine: New York, Chicago, Atlanta, all over the country, San Diego. We have active peer support groups. We have a network of support that's unbelievable. We have a lot of special events going on this weekend in particular in all those big cities, minus Florida where they're facing a hurricane.
All
but
right.
getting involved, being there for your brothers and sisters in arms, We got a special on tomorrow, a Veterans Day special, on Facebook and YouTube channel. Jesse Palmer's hosting that. Lee Greenwood's singing. It's going to be a great event.
And what does Veterans Day mean to you? What do you suggest people do? I mean, because for a lot of kids, it's a day off of school. It's a day not to work. But what should people really be doing for Veterans Day?
I think at Veterans Day, you should reach out to every veteran you know, whether it's a family member, a loved one, a neighbor. Thank them for their service. Thank them for what they've done for our country. It is a day It's a day to celebrate the exceptionalism of our veterans. And it's a day to reach out to veterans that maybe are in isolation and aren't being recognized. So if you got a neighbor or somebody lives down the block or somebody that maybe doesn't have family, maybe it's an aging veteran, spend time with those veterans. Tell them how important their service and how important it was to the freedoms we enjoy as Americans.
And where can people go if they want to donate, they want to help out, or to get more information if they're a veteran also that needs support?
Our website's exceptional, woundedwarriorproject.org. All one word, woundedwarriorproject.org, O-R-G. At that website, you'll find a way to connect. If you're a veteran, connect with other veterans in your community. Take advantage of the free programs and services we offer in all the areas that you talked about, Angela. We have a jobs program. We have connection events, physical health and wellness, mental health services, all free of charge to the veteran, no cost to the veteran. And it's also a way for supporters to go to that website and make a donation to help veterans heal mind, body, and spirit. We say at Wounded Warrior Project every day is Veterans Day, but certainly the next couple days as we go into Veterans Day, very special day for communities all over the country to recognize their veterans.
All right. We appreciate you joining us and sharing all this information. Again, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there, and thank you, General Michael S. Linnington. We really appreciate you as well.
Thank you for your service, too.
Absolutely.
And the
Thank you
work
for
that you're
having me on.
continuing to do for other people.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.